guys, hey. I'm going to respond to Chantal's video, Day 1 Weight Loss Challenge 2020 Weigh-In and Intentions. I'm skipping over her Costco video. I mean, basically, it's just her talking about needing the scooter and then not getting it. And then going to Costco and getting a lot of food. A lot of food. I don't know how long it's going to take her to consume it, but it was a lot. But, I mean, I didn't see that it was really worth me responding to. From what I could tell, I don't know how healthy the food looked in particular. But we'll see going on, based on what she cooks and eats, and hopefully she'll at least document that. I know she posted in her, I think it was the community tab, about whether we wanted her to do a healthy mukbang. I really don't think it's a good idea. I feel like a lot of us want, like, what I eat in a day. I want to see what kind of workouts she's doing, if any. I want to know, the steps that she's taking to be healthier. So I don't feel like a mukbang is, like, the best idea. I mean, I know it's a healthy mukbang. And I guess as long as it's not, like, a typical mukbang that she does where it's over consumption of food, because you can still eat too much of healthy food too. So as long as it's not an overconsumption, I guess it's fine, but I think she should get out of the habit of doing those. So I'm just going to respond to this one. It's only 15 minutes long, so it's not too bad. I'm actually going to see where my setting is as far as, okay, I'm going to set it to a normal speed, maybe 1.25, but certainly not as fast as I had it before. Alright, let's react to this one.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? It feels like forever since I've done a video for you guys, and it kind of has been a little while, good chunk of time, maybe a few days. I'm just gonna come on quickly today and do a talk video, let you know my intentions for my channel and my intentions for year 2020. I am, as you guessed by the title, I plan on doing a 365-day, kind of journey to health. I have some solid reasons why I need to do this. The days you haven't seen me, I have been working on this whole plan. I realize a lot of this is going to be like all talk. I need to earn the trust back from you guys because I've embarked on many journey starts. And all I can say to that is I'm just going to try again, and if I'm doing this mainly for myself, so I have something to look back on, so I can give meaning to this 30 years of just, doing damage to my health, so it has a meaning in the end and a victorious outcome, and, so I can document it and I can look back and be proud. And if there's a group of you who want to follow me along the way, that's a plus, that's a bonus.
I think most of us want to follow you along the way. I think the biggest problem is inconsistency, for one. Attitude when we point that out, that's another. After giving up, yelling at everyone when we bring that up and say what happened, and, so there's a lot that goes into it. But I think we all want to be on that journey to see good health, the actual weight loss, actually doing something to improve your health and everything else. But it's just difficult to do when it's not happening. It's difficult for us to stick around and stick behind you when it almost feels like it's just a ruse, I guess, is the best word I can think of. I don't know.
For those of you who enjoy unhealthy mukbangs, I can guarantee you that that's not going to happen.
Hope not.
Which I know said it as well. So some people might hang around for a while to see if that's true, wait for me to crack, go to Arby's. We'll see. So anyway, I just, this is not a competition for me. This is not really a challenge. I'm just calling it that for the sake of videos. Make my videos kind of marketable to you guys, but in reality, I guess it is a self-challenge, and to me there's nothing wrong with trying to challenge yourself.
No, in fact, I would say you're better off challenging yourself and comparing yourself to yourself and just doing better than you did the day before, than trying to compare yourself to someone else. And, because we're all different, we all lose weight differently. So, yeah, I think that's very important.
I did that. You can realize, have some self-reflection and realize what it takes to follow through with that. And I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting. And the reason I haven't really been on video is my health is not good. So that brings me to reason number one for wanting to do this challenge. And I guess you guys won't have a shortage of us bigger, infamous big girls on YouTube doing New Year's challenges for weight. I'm sure it's very entertaining for you. And for those who are supportive, thank you so much. So, firstly...
Yeah, I don't know about entertaining. I think it's more so... okay. At least for me, I watch shows like My 600-Pound Life. And the reason being is I love the transition from them being over 600 pounds, not being able to do things, not being able to breathe when they walk, to their lives opening up to all the possibilities that they didn't have before. I love seeing that. We all love those transitions. We love those stories. And that's really what we want to see. So I think that's why we watch, but with you, it hasn't happened yet. And that's what we're waiting for.
Is for health, because my health, as you know, is horrible and it keeps getting worse. My blood sugar is creeping up when I test it. The highest it's been is 7.9. It's never been that. I will do a weigh-in. I'll insert it now. Monday, January 6th.
Does anyone else notice that her toes and fingers are short? I don't know how tall she is. I thought she was 5'8", but I noticed her, I don't know if these are the extremities or whatever, but just, they're very short. She has short toes and short, fingers. And I don't think it's all to do with the fact that she's overweight, because I think even if her feet were thinner, her toes would still be short. I don't know. Very short.
386. My weight is the highest it's ever been, and it's just going to keep going up if I don't do something about it.
Yeah.
Obstructive sleep apnea, among other things. Obesity in general is a horrible health hazard. It's disastrous to your health. I just want to be an obesity in general survivor. If you can survive obesity, you're winning. So, because honestly, any more health problems I incur, I may not recover from. So, reason number two is wanting to fit back into society. It's just, I talked about thin privilege, and I don't think a lot of people understood what I meant by that. Thin people, they fit into society. You don't have to worry about going to a restaurant if you're going to fit in a booth, and the embarrassment, the societal embarrassment. When you don't fit in things, like you go to an amusement park, sorry, you have to get off the ride, you don't fit.
Yeah, but I think the thing is that you can't expect for society to just adapt to every thing, every type of person out there. It's impossible. You can't have something that a morbidly obese person can fit in and also have something that an average person or even an anorexic person could fit in. I mean, that's, we haven't gotten to that point where engineering is that good. And so there's this medium, a medium, I don't know, just a balance that has to be met. So you can either be too small or too big. And that's just how it works. And, I feel like, especially, well, she's in Canada, so it might be different over there, but here in the U.S., I feel like there are a lot of accommodations that are already made. I mean, you have a lot of booths with tables that move so that you can still sit in a booth. You have, chairs that are bigger and sturdier. So there are accommodations being made, but I also feel like it's unfair to expect it. It's just unfair to expect that everyone should accommodate you. I feel like, especially in the newer generations, I mean, she's of my generation, so the fact that she has this mentality is surprising to me, but I feel like with the newer generations, they expect everyone to, to go on every whim that they have. and every little thing. And don't say this because it might trigger me, or don't do this because it might upset me. And it's like the world doesn't work that way. Like, we have to be able to calm ourselves down, to I don't know, to adapt ourselves to the world that we live in, and not expect the world to be different, you know? So, I mean, it's definitely not thin privilege. It's just how it is.
Um, and I don't mean thin privilege as in something that thin people do to purposely ostracize overweight people. That's not what I meant. It's just things that you don't realize, maybe that you take for granted, that you don't realize that I would really like to be able to do again. And I know that with hard work, I could be able to do it. So that's what I'm. Number two is just being able to, walk in a mall without being stared at and huffing and puffing and fitting in a booth, fitting in rides. And there's just so many things I think that, would would quell a lot of my anxieties if I just finally lost some weight. So number three, and you're gonna say, well, you need to lose weight for yourself, and yes, I agree with that. But I want to do it for you guys. I want to do it for you guys. I want to do it for my family. I want to do it for my grandma who doesn't want to leave this earth until she knows I'm okay. And
yeah, and I feel like if doing it for yourself isn't enough, then um, sorry, I don't think you can see my cat, but I'm like, he's getting annoyed with me. If doing it for yourself isn't enough, then you have to find other reasons to do it too. So if doing it for your grandma, doing it for, BB, doing it for whomever, is what you need to do, and I'm sorry, I gotta yawn. It's what you need to do to get yourself on track, then do it. That's what you need. It's whatever will work for you.
Having more health problems than your grandmother is sad. I should be worrying more about her and taking care of her. So I want to do it for a good life with BB. I want to do it for you guys, to inspire people. I want to inspire people and make my channel mean something. And like I said, this 30 years of struggling with my weight gain since a child, I've always had this weird relationship obsession with food. So, and I want to make it mean something. So if I can help people, I want to do it. So that brings me to a meeting I had with the psychiatrist at the eating disorder center I go to, and I originally was going to do a very low carb. Excuse me.
Aww.
Hi, baby girl.
It's a pretty
She's
cat.
in the way, babe. A very low carb keto was what I was wanting to go back and trying, and I, just like with any new plan, I get excited and do all the shopping and like bought a chocolate maker, all these nut butters, keto stuff. And I saw the doctor and he was like, no, someone with binge eating disorder in general should not be doing, incorporating a lifestyle that limits macronutrient groups. Too restrictive, I'll end up binging, and I guess I should follow his advice because he's the doctor, right? So
yeah, I absolutely agree. And it's good to see that she's seeing a doctor about it, because obviously doing it on her own hasn't worked. I think that is definitely true. Like, you don't want to start off too strong, because a lot of times that does lead to failure when it comes to weight loss. But I mean, whatever the thing is, you have to listen to the doctor, and you have to actually do what the doctor says. You can't just get their advice and not take it, because then what's the point? So that's very important.
he doesn't want me to eat fast food, so that's a big thing. I need to eliminate fast food. But healthy carbs, like, spaghetti squash and potatoes and things like that, I'm allowed to have. The best way to beat this, apparently, is to eat, at first especially, really try to eat, every few hours, no more than every few hours, and make sure your meal is complete, as in, a healthy carb, fruits and vegetables, protein, healthy fat. I have to basically redo my meal plan. I don't have to redo it, I just have to add some things in. It's true, and I know people on keto will say, well, I feel very satiated um, with the fat, and
That you can.
I thought that was true as well, but I find like I feel like something's missing in my meal, so I think adding in like a healthy carb. I'm not saying add in like white bread and stuff like that. That's not what I mean by that. Maybe add in a few starchy vegetables that will help. Like a boiled plantain or a small medium potato or something like that.
Yeah, and that's it. Just finding something that you can add to your food that will be better than, having a roll or some kind of bread or something like that. And I mean, I know potatoes are, they do have carbs, but they are good carb. It's that whole thing about, Amberlynn talking a while back about, oh, I could have a banana or I could have Snickers. Like, yeah, but that's not how you look at it. Because technically, I mean, no, that's not how it works. I'd be like, there are bad carbs and there are good carbs. So banana is definitely, or bad sugars and good sugars. I mean, a banana is definitely a better sugar. It's a natural sugar than having a Snickers. So you choose the banana because it's better for you. I've never had a plantain. I know that you have to cook them. You can't eat them like you would a banana, from what I understand. But I've never had one. I don't know how that tastes. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what you have to do.
Um, it has a lot of fiber, so it's not going to. And if I eat it with protein, it's not going to have a negative effect on the blood sugar, as people think. That's why it's important to have it with the protein, because it slows down the absorption into your bloodstream. So I'm just telling you what he's telling me. I'm not, everyone do their own thing, and I'm really trying to say this without making it sound like I'm dissing keto, because it is something I really wanted to do, and maybe eventually when I'm in a healthier place. But right now, at the beginning, trying to tackle the binge eating, immediately eliminating an entire macro group is not ideal, is what he said. So,
Yeah.
I have a plan that I went over with him, and I'm going to work that, and I'm going to go into detail with that. My cats are bees. Are you okay?
Honestly, I think one of her resolutions should be to just please take bees out of your vocabulary. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you can't expect people not to do things that are triggering, and I just have to get over it. But I don't know. I just hate it. I hate that word. It's a horrible word. I don't know if that's Canadian slang or whatever, if it's just her own thing, but it's a horrible word. I don't know why she has to say it. And then, like, I have 2 kitties. I love them to death. And, sometimes I'll sweet talk to them, but I do not talk to them. The way she talks, especially the voices that she gives her cats, I feel like she thinks her cat's demonic. Like, that one voice that she was giving her cat, oh my god. Demonic, for sure. But I just don't understand it. It just, that word.
Sam just did like a weird hop, like a horse hop. I guess he's okay. He's just beezing. So, I'm going to share that all with you in another video. And we're going to start. This is day 1 of, I guess, me doing 365 days of. Yeah, I guess, would this be day 1? Yeah, it would be day 1. Did my weigh-in, everything. So I don't know if did I talk about this? I've been just like, my health has been really bad, so I've been away. I've been so dizzy. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is like the 3rd day of being really dizzy when I'm up, walking around, and I feel really nauseous. So it's just been really, really, like, it comes and goes, but it's mostly always there, sort of, especially when I walk around. So I laid down, went to bed. I was like, oh crap, I want to check in. So I woke up and made a video. And a lot of people say, well, you should take the time off and take care of yourself. And I want to take care of myself while filming it, because this is my livelihood, this is my job, this is, I need to wake up and go to work, basically, and do.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, as long as it's not a detriment to yourself. But especially if you're feeling sick like that, that's not normal. I would definitely see a doctor, because you just never know. And if your health is declining, that's even more of a reason to see a doctor, just to make sure it's not something serious, for sure. I mean, I know the flu's going around here in the U.S. I assume maybe it's going around in Canada too, but that's what I I'm pretty sure I have. And it's not fun. But when you're, at a certain weight, your body's not as resilient. And the funny thing is, like, she's only like 50 pounds heavier than me, which is so funny to think of. We just carry it differently, and I'm pretty sure I'm taller than she is. Which is, I don't know, like, it's just, I feel like I am. Well, I mean, I know I am, I just don't know by how much. So, yeah, I would get that checked.
My videos for you guys. Even if some days I'm not feeling the best, I know you'll understand if I just come on and tell you what's up, and then, whatever. But that dizziness, I don't know if it's related to my depression, because that's been really, really bad. So, I'll go into more detail about all of that another time. But anyway, so I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about what my intentions are. And again, I know that seems like a lot, 365 days, but I think it will be good for my channel. It's going to be content, and at the same time, it's going to give me some accountability, which I do need. Even though I know that most of the time I'm stubborn and I'm like, la 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 to everybody, so I do sincerely apologize to any of you that I've blocked out because you wanted to share your...
Yeah, that's definitely something that needs to be worked on. Not getting mad at us just because we're trying to keep you accountable is big. I get that it's a struggle and that you get frustrated when you don't do well, and then you just want to give up, and that's what most of the past, I don't even know how long, has been about, but that's not our fault. We want to support you, but when you get angry and block comments, that's a big thing. It makes us not want to support you. It makes us angry, in a lot of ways, so you gotta work on it.
Criticism or opinion with me on, just in general. I'm a very defensive person, and I know I need to work on that. I know how insane I look, having made making videos like this, and then going back to super unhealthy mukbangs, so that's not gonna happen.
I truly hope not. This is not the first time you've said this. I hope it's the last time that you say this, and that it's true. I really do.
If I do any eating on camera, because I do want this 365 days to have some fun videos. So,
see, that's the thing too. I think that saying, "Oh, these mukbangs are fun videos," you gotta take that out of your head completely. Vlogging can be fun. What I ate in a day can be fun. Cooking like cook with me, making healthy meals, that can be fun. But, just sitting down to eat, I don't know. That doesn't seem like all that much fun to me.
I do outings, I will film those, but also, like, if I do any kind of eating on camera, it's going to be my healthy meal for the day. So, yeah. Which makes me feel better. Coming on here and knowing that I'm doing something good for myself makes me feel better. So, anyways, I guess I'll end the video here for today. I showed you my weigh-in. I think I've been actually 389 once. I weighed myself, I was that. But I'm up there. That's not good. So I hope to lose about 2 pounds a week. Might be more at first because of water weight and stuff like that. But I do have an app I'm keeping track of my intake.
Good.
My doctor wants me to start with small changes. There's an Aerosmith song that said, "You have to learn to crawl before you learn to walk." Oh yeah, that song, it's amazing. I really like that song. And that's what I basically said I need to do. And because I overwhelm myself with too many things at once, and then, bam, I'm binging back to square one. So, I do need therapy and more mental health assessment, and I will get into that, like I said, in another video. I'm not really ready to talk about that right now. I just wanted to come on here and tell you my intentions for my channel and for the new year, and let's do this. That's all I can say. I support everyone trying to better themselves, at least trying. That's all you can do.
Sure.
Whenever the going gets tough, I panic and I give up, and I really can't do that. So, anyways, so yeah, so I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Okay, well, what do we think? Is this just the same old, or do we feel like she's more sincere? I mean, she's seeing a doctor, so that's good, but I don't know. I'm not going to make any judgments. I'm not going to make any predictions. Just going to see where it goes. It's the best I can do. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.